Park video update. Haven't made one of these updates in a while. Haven't been this park in a while since it's been so cold and raining every single day here in Washington State. As you know, we get 9 months on average of rain a year. So you pretty much don't want to go outside for several months in a row. It's just pure dark skies and just overcast and just raining and cold forever. Like it never ends, like almost. But today's pretty decent. That's nice. It's nice out here. It's not that cold, and finally no rain. We got sun out, so just enjoying it at the park. Got a little bit of exercise already. Did a walk around the whole place here. It's just nice and relaxed. I like it out here. But anyways, I just want to mention about two, I call them extreme instant direct traffic sources. If I even said it right, I probably didn't. But these are set it and forget it traffic sources. There's two of them, and they've been doing very well. In fact, I've been getting leads and even a few sales from them. And plus, just by joining the traffic club, as I call them, you become an instant affiliate that way. And this way, because the number one product to sell anywhere online is traffic. Anything that has to do with leads and lead conversion, sales, traffic, obviously, traffic sources are always the best things to sell, because everybody needs traffic. Everybody needs leads and sales. There's just no way around it. You can't do anything without traffic, and you have to get it somehow. I mean, there's many ways to get traffic. There's even a lot of free ways, and I even mentioned about how people use Facebook and social media and use that alone just to get traffic. But sometimes that may not be enough, because it's not, I wouldn't say it's 100% consistent, and it could take a long time to build up to get that traffic. And I will tell you this right now, I know a lot of people preach about doing the free methods all the time, unless you got the right, correct training, which I can provide links that would, of some really very low cost $7 businesses that include the most proper Facebook training, the best training there is I've seen so far. And it'll help you to build up the momentum and build your, as everybody says, build your pipeline so you can get a lot of sales coming in. But sometimes that's not enough. You need to have paid traffic if you want to really jumpstart your business and speed it up a bit, because you're going to go hungry if you're just going to rely on free traffic methods. You're going to have a lot of downtime and a lot of work. You got to put a lot of time into it. I'm going to tell you the truth on that, guys. It's going to be some time consuming stuff, and you can't go too fast on it, because if it comes to Facebook marketing, the type of procedure you have to do to make that work sometimes can get your account banned. So you got to be careful with that. So this way, paid traffic can really come in and help out. That's where these two sources that I found that are very, very, very low cost. And I'm going to give you an example. One is under $5 a month. The other one is, I believe, about $7 or less. They're both extremely cheap. So they're very low cost. And they're set it and forget it, where you don't even have to do anything. All you got to do is you add whatever link you want to send traffic to. This is how easy it is, guys. You copy and paste your link in the place it tells you in the back office, and click submit or update or save, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else. The rest is done for you. So you'll constantly get buyer's traffic, as they call it, that'll be sent directly to your link, and you're not paying anything else for it. It's just a constant flow of clicks that are going and visitors that are going directly to your site. So you don't have to do any work for it. So it's all done. So it frees up your time versus the free way of trying to go through Facebook. And I won't give out the exact method of how that works, because it's better to watch the training, because I may leave out quite a bit of it. There's a lot to it. Facebook marketing isn't as simple as it sounds, even though it may look simple after you see the training, but when you first talk about it, it's a lot of steps that you have to go through to get it working and to ensure your profile is completely optimized and set up to where it's going to work in your favor and not work against you. So there's a lot of things to consider. So you would want to watch the Facebook training that I can give you links to. It comes with these 2 businesses that I'm in too. And like I said, they're very low cost to get in. $7. I mean, it's so cheap, it's unbelievable. It's ridiculous, guys. I don't even have to talk too much about it. It's so cheap, you guys can figure it out. It's so easy to get into. It's less than a cup of coffee here in Washington, since most people spend $8 to $10 for a cup of coffee. We're talking good coffee, not no cheap stuff or anything. We're talking like the real good coffee that'll keep you awake for a week or so. I mean, with a double, triple shot and all that good stuff. Espresso, the hardcore, real Seattle coffee. That definitely is expensive over here. $8 to $10 a cup for a grande. And, Starbucks, the same thing. And there's coffee shops on every corner here. But I'm not going to get into that. I'm not trying to talk about that. But the bottom line is, everything I'm promoting to you guys is very low cost. Okay, there's really nothing that's real expensive. I don't know if you guys have noticed a pattern in that I try to keep everything low cost, because I myself, I'm on a tight budget. I mean, I lost my job in May. Okay, so I'm living off of what I'm making online, and it's not too glamorous. It is very difficult at first. You have to really build yourself up. It takes a lot of development, self-development, a lot of mindset training. It's a lot of discipline. Oh my God, you got to be self-disciplined. You got to believe in yourself 100 million%, more than anybody else does. You got to have patience like you never had before. You got to have a ton of patience. You got to be strong. You can't give up at all. You cannot give up for even 1 second. Even think about it. That has to be out of your mind. Failure, like in the military, failure is not an option, right? You just have to keep on going. That's what you have to do to even try to live 100% with your self-generated income, is what I call it. To be able to do self-generated income, I mean, it is very, very, very hard, and only a few people can really survive like this. And if you have kids, it's even harder. And I do. I have a daughter, 4 years old, got a mortgage. My wife, I got a list of things like everybody else does. House, so it's really not easy. So disclaimer out there, if you guys think this is all glamorous and, oh yeah, living the American dream, I don't know if I'd call it that. It can be majorly stressful, so you have to focus on other things besides the business 24/7. You have to get your mind out of it. You got to think about good stuff, and you got to have fun. You got to, it has to be for a reason that you're doing all this crazy work and putting in sometimes more hours than the job. I have to admit that sometimes it's harder than a job, because a job, you almost have a little bit of security, even though there's too many negatives about a job that can never compare to having your own income, being your own boss. It's always going to outweigh that, even though it is still pretty hard. But with the job, Okay, well, I'm signing off, guys. Like what you see, like what you hear. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, and visit the links in the description of the video. All right, I got to run.